In this video, we will look at 9 things a man should not do with women. Before we start, I want to ask you to like and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the next interesting videos. Thank you. Let's begin. First, don't change who you are to fit into someone else's existence. Take a stoic approach to your life. As the shoe that stings teaches, discomfort is unnecessary and counterproductive. Each step taken in pursuit of another takes you away from your own path, slowing your natural course and destroying your personal goals. Seneca, the wise Stoic, warned that trying to be in many places at once actually means not being anywhere. By living up to other people's expectations, you lose yourself. Interrupt this tendency. Don't dissolve into someone else's rainbow light. Instead, celebrate your own hues with pride. Don't shape your life according to the desires of others, but move on your own path while staying true to yourself. Your existence does not revolve around obligations to others. It is meant to be the authorship of your own great story, not someone else's. Second, don't allow your existence to be consumed by over-obsession with another person. Don't turn your life into a satellite caught in the orbit of someone else. Over-obsession with another being causes you to lose your vision of the future. Your dreams and uniqueness begin to fade away, overshadowed by that person's needs and desires. It is like giving all your water away when you yourself are thirsty. Marcus Aurelius, the eminent Stoic philosopher, taught that by finding peace with yourself, you find peace with the world around you. Focusing your life on someone else violates your being, turning you into a mere shadow living under their rules and losing appreciation of your own worth. Free yourself from their influence. Stop being the moon, orbiting their planet, and start shining as your own sun, lighting your way. Your life should not be a secondary role in the story of another. You are the protagonist of your existence. Always remember this, and do not allow anyone to outshine your radiance. Third, don't let anything or anyone beg for your mental well-being or happiness. Sacrificing your mental health and happiness for another person is akin to setting fire to your own house to keep them warm. It's destructive and pointless. By neglecting your mental health for the satisfaction of another, you give them power over your happiness. This situation leads to endless efforts to make someone happy while you wallow in sadness. It's important to take distance and regain control. Your mental health and happiness are paramount and should not be compromised or exchanged. Stop sacrificing yourself in someone else's story and take the lead in your own. Protect your peace and happiness with determination and strengthen your mental fortress. Don't let anyone usurp your joy. You are the master of your own mind and must not allow anyone to subjugate you. Fourth, don't neglect your relationships with friends and family because of another person. Pulling away from them because of an obsession with someone else is like chopping down the branches of a tree that supports you. Each friend and family member represents a vital branch that has contributed to your support and growth. If you begin to distance yourself from them, you not only lose friends, but you weaken your support system. Plato, in his wisdom, compared people to the earth. They can nourish you and help you grow, or they can hinder your development and cause you to wither. Separating from loved ones in search of another person's approval is choosing the path of hardship and loneliness. It is important to reconnect with these fundamental people in your life. Care for and value your supportive network. Your friends and family are unique and form the pillar of your existence. They are your foundation and support system. Maintain closeness with those who have always supported and helped you, as they are integral to your well-being and happiness. Fifth, do not devote an inordinate amount of time to the other person, as if it is never enough. This is tantamount to throwing your precious minutes into a bottomless abyss. Every moment you invest in them is an irretrievable fragment of your life. Time is your most precious resource and should not be frivolously wasted to satisfy the demands of another. Seneca, the Stoic philosopher, noted that it is not that our lives are short, but that we waste most of them. Devoting all of your time to someone else means missing out on the best moments of your existence. Seize your time, it's yours, not theirs. Don't let one person become the absolute center of your life. Seek a healthy balance. Use your time wisely, value it, and prioritize activities that make you happy, allow you to grow, and are completely fulfilling. Remember, you have control over your time. Don't waste it on someone who may not appreciate its value. Your time is a gift to you. Use it in a way that reflects your own value and priorities. Sixth, don't reveal every aspect of your past, especially your most difficult moments. Sharing every detail of your past with someone is like revealing every secret and every challenge you've faced. Your past, and particularly the most difficult parts of it, are personally yours. It is your unique story that has shaped you through difficult times. It is not something you should share lightly for the analysis or entertainment of others. Friedrich Nietzsche, a profound thinker, observed that in moments of weakness, old ideas and problems we thought we had overcome can resurface to challenge us. By talking about all your past secrets, you run the risk of reviving old conflicts, opening yourself up to being hurt or manipulated. Keep your secrets to yourself. It's not necessary for everyone to know the intimate details of your life. Share what you feel is necessary, but remember that the fundamental parts of your story are what strengthens and protects you. Don't transfer that protection to another person. Be careful who you entrust your life story to. It is yours and not just entertainment for others. Your past is an integral part of who you are, not a representation for someone else's enjoyment. 7. Don't agree to do something just for the satisfaction of others if it goes against your preferences or principles. This is like wearing a mask that makes it hard to breathe for the sole purpose of making someone else happy. By agreeing to an activity you don't like, you're not only ignoring your own preferences, but you're betraying yourself. It's like hiding your favorite colors under the ones you don't like. Albert Camus, a profound thinker, once said that, "For true happiness, you shouldn't worry too much about pleasing others. When you start doing things just because you feel obligated to, rather than because you really want to, you begin to feel bitter and lose self-respect. So take that mask off. Don't automatically agree to everything. Learn to say no to things you don't like. Your life is not a stage where you play for the satisfaction of others. Be authentic. Be honest with yourself. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Live your life by your own rules, not the way others want you to. Remember that you are the protagonist of your own story, not just a minor character in someone else's life. 8. Don't let fear of loneliness dictate your decisions. Making decisions based on fear, especially fear of loneliness, is like wandering in the dark with no purpose. By making decisions out of fear of loneliness, you may find yourself in situations or places you never desired. It is important to realize that being alone does not mean you feel lonely. Aristotle, the great philosopher, argued that knowing oneself is the beginning of all wisdom. Dedicate a time to understanding and appreciating your own company. That way, when you decide to be with someone, it will be because that person brings value to your life, not because you are afraid to be without them. Value your own company and don't let fear influence your decisions. Choose to be with others, not because of fear of loneliness, but because they enrich your life and add to your happiness and personal growth. 9. Don't ignore the importance of celebrating your accomplishments, no matter how insignificant they may seem. Often we focus on satisfying others and meeting their expectations, forgetting to recognize our own successes. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory and deserves to be celebrated. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, taught that we should not only seek the admiration of others, but also admire ourselves. Take time to appreciate your efforts and accomplishments. Celebrating your progress helps build self-confidence and emphasizes the importance of your personal journey. Your accomplishments belong solely to you and deserve to be recognized. Remember that life is not just about achieving a goal. It's about the value of the journey and recognizing your own work along the way. From a Stoic perspective, it is important to remember the power of one's choices and the importance of living in harmony with true nature. Stoics such as Epictetus taught that our happiness and peace comes from within, not from external circumstances or the approval of others. You have the power and wisdom to make the right decisions for yourself, even if they don't align with the desires of others. As you make your way through life, focus on developing your own virtues such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. These are the real milestones of a fulfilling life, not how well you conform to the expectations or desires of someone else. Remember that you have the freedom to choose your own path, to have your own uniqueness, and to write your own story based on your values and beliefs. You don't have to compromise your integrity or sacrifice your well-being for others. Instead, take control of your life by making decisions that reflect your true self. The Stoics believed that true freedom comes from realizing that our thoughts and actions are up to us. So when you feel pressured to conform, give up your time, or share more than you are comfortable with, remember that you have the power to choose differently. You don't have to live by someone else's script. You have the right to create your own script based on what is truly important to you. It's time for Change to make decisions and work on becoming the best version of yourself. I appreciate you watching this video, and I hope you find these tips valuable. Consider sharing it with those who may need it, and express your opinions in the comments section, as wisdom needs to be shared in order to flourish.